Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I am Anahil Morjawali. I am a student of Rehan School, Korangi Campus. Today we have our special guest. Our special guest name is Annie. So we welcome our guest and learn something new with her. So welcome Annie. How are you?
Thank you for the warm welcome, Anahel. I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So can you please introduce yourself for my viewers?
Of course. Hello, everyone, my name is Annie. I'm a friend of Anahel and I'm here to have a fun and engaging conversation with all of you. I love art, engineering, yoga, video games, and outdoor activities. I'm excited to be here with you all.
Alright, thank you so much for your answer. Just a small correction. My name is Manahil. Manahil.
Apologies for the mistake, Manahel. Thank you for the correction. How can I assist you today?
Yes, I want to ask you questions. So, my first question is for you. What do you enjoy most about speaking with others?
I enjoy connecting with others and learning about their experiences and perspectives. It's a great way to broaden my understanding of the world. By the way, your sentence is grammatically correct. Great job. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
Alright, thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. Do you prefer speaking in person or over the phone? Why? Annie, can you hear me? Hey Annie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Manel. How
Yes.
can I assist you today?
My question is for you.
Go on.
My question is for you. How do you no. Do you prefer speaking in person or over the phone? If so, why?
I prefer speaking in person because it allows for better nonverbal communication and a more personal connection.
For the thank you so much for the great answer. My next question is for you. How do you prepare for important speaking? How we can prepare for important speaking arrangements?
Great question, Manahel. To prepare for important speaking engagements, sure, Manahel. In addition to practicing your speech and gathering information, it's also important to focus on your body language, speak clearly and confidently, and engage with your audience.
All right, thank you so much for your great answer. My next question is for you. Have you ever had a stage? No. What are some common mistakes people make when speaking in public?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today, Manil?
My question is for you. What are some common
Sure.
mistakes people make when speaking in public?
Some common mistakes people make when speaking in public include using filler words like and speaking too fast, and not making eye contact with the audience. Remember, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, you are right. Thank you so much for the great answer. Do you think being a good listener is important for effective speaking? Why or why not?
Absolutely. Being a good listener is crucial for effective speaking because it allows you to understand your audience, respond appropriately, and build stronger connections with others. It's like a dance where listening and speaking go hand in hand.
Thank you so much for your answer. So my next question is for you. What techniques do we use to maintain audience engagement? Can you tell us 10 points?
Certainly, here are 10 tactics to maintain audience engagement. 1. Use storytelling to captivate their attention. 2. Incorporate visual aids such as slides or props. 3. Ask thought provoking questions to encourage participation. 4. Use humor to keep things light and entertaining. 5. Vary your tone and pace to keep the audience interested. 6. Share personal anecdotes to create a connection. 7. Use eye contact to establish a rapport with the audience. 8. Encourage active listening by pausing for brief moments. 9. Involve the audience through interactive activities or group discussions. 10. Summarize key points to reinforce understanding. Remember, engaging your audience is like a dance, so have fun and be yourself.
Yes, you are right. Thank you so much for the great answer. My next question is for you. Um, how we
Go
can adapt our speaking style for different audiences?
To adapt our speaking style for different audiences, we can consider their background, interests, and language proficiency level.
Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. Do you think humor is effective in speaking, public speaking? Why or why not?
Yes, humor can be effective in public speaking because it helps to engage the audience, lighten the mood, and make the speech more memorable. Great question.
Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. What strategies do we use to organize our thoughts before speaking?
Before speaking, we can use strategies like brainstorming, creating an outline, or using mind maps to organize our thoughts effectively. Great question.
All right, thank you so much for your answer. What advice would you give to someone who wants to improve their speaking skills?
Practice regularly, seek opportunities to speak in English, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Keep up the great work. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm here to chat and offer support.
Thank you so much for your answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. What do you do if you forget what you were going to say while speaking? And what will do? And but if we can do this, so what should we do?
If you forget what you were going to say while speaking, take a deep breath, pause for a moment, and then continue with your thoughts. It's normal to have moments of forgetfulness, but don't worry, you can always find your way back on track.
All right, thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. When we uh, deal with the nervousness or anxiety when speaking in public, what should we do?
When dealing with nervousness or anxiety while speaking in public, take deep breaths, practice mindfulness, and remind yourself that it's normal to feel nervous.
All right, that's great answer. Thank you so much for the answer. My next question is for you. Do you prefer scripted speeches or speaking off the cuff? Why?
I personally prefer speaking off the cuff because it allows for more spontaneity and connection with the audience. Bye.
Question is for you. Um,
Take your time.
how do you gauge the effectiveness of your speaking engagement?
Go on.
My question is for you. How do you gauge the effective of your speaking engagement? Can you explain us?
To gauge the effectiveness of your speaking engagement, you can assess audience engagement, feedback, and whether your message was clearly understood.
All right, thank you so much for your answer. What role does authenticity play in effective speaking? Hey, can you hear me? Hi, Annie, can you hear me?
Of course, I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
My question is for you. What role does
Take your time.
what role does authenticity play in effective speaking?
Authenticity plays a crucial role in effective speaking as it helps you connect with your audience and build trust.
Thank you so much for the great answer. How do you handle difficult questions or objections while speaking? How we can?
When facing difficult questions or objections while speaking, it's important to stay calm, listen attentively, and respond thoughtfully and respectfully.
For your answer. My next question is, do you handle no? What do you do to warm up your voice before speaking engagements?
Sure. Before a speaking engagement, I like to do some vocal warm up exercises such as humming, lip trills, and tongue twisters to prepare my voice. It helps to improve clarity and projection. Do you have any specific warm up routines you follow?
No. My question is for you. What are some common misconceptions about public speaking?
Some common misconceptions about public speaking are that it's all about being perfect, that you have to be an expert on the topic, and that it's only for extroverted people. Good job. Just a small correction. Misconceptions is spelled with an S at the end.
Thank you for the correction. Now let's move on to next question. How we can handle speaking to audience with diverse culture backgrounds?
To handle speaking to an audience with diverse cultural backgrounds, It's important to be respectful, sensitive, and open-minded and to use clear and inclusive language.
Alright, thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. What strategies do we use to keep our speaking piece appropriate? Can you please tell us 10 strategies?
Certainly. Here are 10 strategies to keep your speaking piece appropriate. 1. Be mindful of your audience. 2. Use language and vocabulary suitable for the occasion. 3. Avoid offensive or controversial topics. 4. Respect cultural differences and sensitivities. 5. Stay away from excessive slang or jargon. 6. Be aware of your tone and maintain a respectful demeanor. 7. Consider the context and adjust your content accordingly. 8. Use appropriate humor if applicable without crossing any boundaries. 9. Be mindful of time constraints and avoid going off topic. 10. Seek feedback from others to ensure your speaking piece is appropriate. I hope these strategies help. Let me know if you have any more questions or if there's anything else I can assist you with. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please rephrase or provide more context? I'm here to help.
Yeah, I have more questions. My next question is for you. How do you tailor your vocabulary and language?
To improve your vocabulary and language skills,
Uh, Annie, can you please continue your answer?
sure, I'd be happy to continue. To improve your vocabulary and language skills, it's helpful to engage in activities like reading simple books, watching English language cartoons or movies, and practicing speaking with native English speakers or language exchange partners. Don't worry, I'm here to help and support you along the way. Let's keep learning together.
Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. What techniques do you use to make your speeches memorable? Can you please tell us 20 points?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Certainly. Here are 20 techniques to make your speeches memorable. 1. Start with a compelling opening that grabs the audience's attention. 2. Use storytelling to make your message relatable and engaging. 3. Incorporate humor to keep the audience entertained. 4. Use visual aids such as slides or props to enhance your message. 5. Include personal anecdotes to create a connection with the audience. 6. Use rhetorical devices like repetition or parallelism to make your points more impactful. 7. Engage the audience by asking thought-provoking questions. 8.
Can you please continue your answer? 9. Can you please 9 and 10 points?
As an AI language model, I don't have a personal name or a time of birth. I'm here to assist you with any questions or topics you'd like to discuss. How can I help you today?
Now let's move on to the next question. My next question is for you.
Of
What do you do if you make a mistake while speaking? And if we do a mistake, so what should we do?
If you make a mistake while speaking, don't worry. Just keep going and try to correct yourself. Mistakes are a natural part of learning, and the important thing is to keep practicing and improving. If you notice a mistake someone else made, you can politely point it out and offer the correct version. It's all about learning and supporting each other's language journey.
Alright, thank you so much for the great answer. How we can continue to improve our speaking skills over time.
You're welcome. To continue improving your speaking skills over time, it's important to practice regularly, listen to native speakers, and try to have conversations.
Thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. What role does storytelling play in effective speaking?
Storytelling plays a crucial role in effective speaking as it captivates the audience, makes the message more relatable, and helps in conveying information in a memorable way.
Yes, sir. Nabil Imran, we can ask a question. You can write on comment box, so I will ask her. So thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How we can handle speaking to audience with the varying levels of expertise on the topic?
Sure. When speaking to an audience with varying levels of expertise on the topic, it's important to use clear and concise language, provide context, and adjust. I'm just here to help and make learning English fun and engaging. Don't worry, we'll take it step by step. What would you like to learn or practice today?
Why you stop your answer?
I apologize if it seemed like I stopped abruptly. Is there anything specific you'd like to know or discuss further? I'm here to help.
My next question is for you. Do you believe in using visual aids during speaking engagement? Why or why not?
Yes, I believe using visual aids can be beneficial during speaking engagements because they can help clarify information and engage the audience visually. However, it's important to use them effectively and not rely solely on visuals for communication.
Alright, thank you so much for your answer. My next question is for you. What do you
Sure
do?
thing.
What do you do if you make a mistake while speaking?
If you make a mistake while speaking, don't worry. Just keep going and try to correct yourself.
Alright. How we can keep our speaking material fresh and engaging?
To keep your speaking material fresh and engaging, you can include personal anecdotes, use visual aids, incorporate interactive elements, and vary your tone and pace.
Alright, thank you so much for your answer. Nabil Imran asks you, what is the best and fastest road route to become a storyteller with the help of generative AI?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Thank you for your question, Nabil Imran. If you want to become a storyteller with the help of generative AI, there are several steps you can take. First, familiarize yourself with the basics of storytelling and the elements that make a story engaging. Then, explore the use of generative AI tools and platforms that can assist you in generating story ideas and content. Practice incorporating the generated content into your storytelling, while also adding your unique creativity and personal touch. It's important to remember that generative AI can be a helpful tool, but your own storytelling skills and style are what will make your stories truly captivating. Keep practicing and experimenting, and you will be on your way to becoming a skilled storyteller.
Alright, thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. Sir Rehanallah Wala, I will invite Sir Nabil Imran, but now I am concluding my interview with Annie. When I take her interview again, so I will
You're welcome, Manahil.
definitely
It's my
invite
pleasure to help you with your
Nabil Imran.
English. Just a small correction. The word Annie should be capitalized since it's a name. So it should be thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. Keep up the great work. Is there anything else you'd like to learn or any other questions you have?
Thank you so much, Annie, for your time and for your great answer. Bye. Have a wonderful day ahead.
You're very welcome, Manahil. Thank you for your kind words. Goodbye and have a fantastic day ahead.